Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, kindly hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and also share this video. Now, if you've been looking for how to get that crunch out of your akara, you are at the right place. You're going to need some peeled beans. I'm going to link a video how you can easily peel your beans. You will also need some chopped onions. You will also need some chopped pepper and some salt. You can add seasoning if you want, but it's really not necessary. Now, I soaked these beans for about 2 hours just to soften it and help my food processor. You can also do this using a mortar and a pestle to pound it, but I'm using a food processor for this. I'm not looking for a smooth blend. Otherwise, I would use a blender. So I prefer to use a food processor for this. That way, my beans is not completely smooth. Now, this is how you want your beans to be when you're done blending it or pounding it. The next thing I'm going to do is to get my hand mixer. If you're doing this with a mortar and a pestle, you would just swirl with the pestle so that you whip some air into your bean batter. But I'm using a hand mixer for this. You can also use a stand mixer and that will work just fine. So whip as much air as you can into this paste such that it becomes light, no longer thick the way it was when we're done blending. After that, you will come in with your chopped onions and your chopped pepper. I like to do that before I add my salt. So give this a good mix, making sure that every corner, every part of this akara or of this batter gets in contact with the onions and the pepper. After that, proceed to add your salt. I'd recommend that you add your salt in bits and taste because it can get really overpowering if you add too much salt to your beans batter. Mix that to combine thoroughly and then set that aside. Now you can see that it is so airy that if you pick it up from your spatula, it's going to drop easily like this. So that's how you know that your beans is ready to be fried. For this, I'm going to use vegetable oil and a bit of palm oil. You can use either without mixing this together, but I just wanted it to have that nice color. So I mixed vegetable oil and palm oil. Test your oil. If it is hot, then begin to spoon in your batter. You don't want the oil to be too hot. If not, it's just going to burn and inside is going to be uncooked. So make sure you always test your oil to see that it's not so hot. Now spoon in your batter and allow it to fry on one side until it is done before you flip to the other side. Flip your akara, and basically if you do this way, if you follow these steps that I've shown you today, you're going to always have the crunch out of your akara. I have done this a couple of times and it always comes out the same way using this method. It's the other method where you blend your akara, your beans to be so smooth, comes out so thick and heavy, but this gives you light and crunchy akara that you will always want to make. Transfer that into a rack so that it will drain the excess oil, if any, and then proceed to serve your akara. I serve my akara with custard. You can serve your own with pap. You can even serve this with some meatballs. Yes, I said so, meatballs. It tastes so good with akara. Now look at how airy that akara is. That is what you will get if you follow these steps. If you have watched up to this point, please kindly like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching today. And until I come your way next time, remain blessed. Bye, guys.